18. Once you are ready. Guys, are you ready? Yeah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good evening to Madam Syahreena and fellow classmates. Quick question. Have you guys ever read Dan Brown in journal?
Yes.
No. No? Well then, it's okay. It mentioned a thing called La Mappa dell'Inferno, or simply Map of Hell. This map was illustrated by Botticelli in a tribute for one of literature's most finest work called The Divine Comedy. Mind you, comedy here doesn't mean something funny, but in Dante's time, comedy is rather a way of writing targeted for the public like us. The Divine Comedy is a story of Dante's journey from hell to heaven. Now, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's jump straight to hell and let's learn new things together. I hope you brought a fan along with you because this will be one hot ride. So Dante's view on hell varies deeply from Islamic views as it was influenced by Christian theology. These views, hopefully after learning all of these three worst sins, we will be able to be a better human in general because these three worst sins is nothing like you would have imagined. So today I will talk to you about these three because I am genuinely fascinated by other people's culture, and as kinky as it sounds, I know it's a very interesting topic to learn about, and come along, let's learn together. Okay. So violence, fraud, and treachery. These are the most severe sins one could commit, at least according to Dante, of course. Firstly, let's jump into violence. So, there are 9 circles of hell altogether, and in the 7th circle of hell is where all those who committed violence are punished. Okay. There is a degree of severity to violence, which is why the 7th circle of hell is divided into 3 rings: the outer ring, the middle ring, and the inner ring. The outer ring is for those who committed violence against property and nature. There's supposed to be something, but it's not there, so never mind. For those who could, again, I repeat, the outer ring is for those who committed violence against other people and property. Here, Dante finds people like Alexander the Great and even Centaurus himself. The middle ring is for those who committed violence against themselves. Here, Dante finds whoever who committed suicides. Whoever who committed suicide is turned into a tree and bushes, and they are perpetually eaten by harpies. Oh. Do you guys know what harpy is?
No.
Harpies is a beast-like bird, it's a big bird, which has a face of a woman. Oh. It's not something fascinating, it's not really enjoyable. And in the inner ring is those who committed violence against God and nature. Nature here is in Malay what we call fitrah manusia. Oh. Okay, so whoever committed violence against God and nature, like blasphemers and sodomites. Sodomites are people who do anal sex, basically. Oh. Lives in a desert with scorching sand and burning rain. So let's jump into the second worst sin, which is fraud. People who committed fraud lives in the 8th circle of hell. inside the eighth circle of hell is another ring called Malebolge, or evil pockets. Evil pockets has 10 boljas or stony ditches inside them. These stony ditches has bridge that connects them from one another. And in each bolja has different inhabitants. So if you do one specific type of fraud, you will fall into one specific type of bolja, or basically a room. If you do one bad thing, you will fall into this room. If you fall into another bad fraud, you will fall into another room. So let's jump to the third one, which is treachery. Treachery, like the other two, has more divisions inside them. And the more serious your sins are when you commit, the more deeper you will be inside a frozen, icy lake. Which is ironic, you're in hell and with fire, but if you committed treachery, you will be inside a frozen, icy lake. And for example, Dante found Brutus who betrayed Julius Caesar here. So in conclusion, the three worst sins in Christian theology is nothing like you would have imagined. Violence, fraud, and treachery. These three worst sins all range around how we deal with other people. Although this is just another poem, a long poem actually from Dante, it teaches us one important value, which is to always be good to other people and to God especially. As Allah decreed in Surah Al-Imran, line 112, they have been put under humiliation by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and wherever they are overtaken, except for a covenant from Allah and a robe from the Muslims.